Hey, there's Joe with Sonically Disruptive, and it is review time. Now, an album that should not and must not be overlooked is the band project, I'm not sure which, New Horizon. And they're releasing a new album on March 11th, which is tomorrow, if you were watching this live, which you're not. So by the time you watch this, it'll probably already be released. But the album is... What is the album? I should know this. My memory sucks since I'm old. Gate of the Gods is the album. And I don't normally enjoy power metal very much. There are a few bands that I really do like in that genre, but normally I find it a little too Broadway theater-y. And sometimes they can spread the cheese a little too thick, and I don't normally love that aspect of it. That never happens here. This album is listed as power metal, and it is power metal, but it's also heavy metal and hard rock, so it kind of perfectly marries those three genres together in a very interesting way, which makes this album stand out like high in my book. It unapologetically rocks from start to finish. The vocalist here is Eric Gronwall. I'm not familiar with him, although I have heard a few songs by Heat, and he sang on the band Heat, like 4 of their albums recently, I believe. So I probably heard his voice before. Heat is a Swedish glam metal hard rock band. And so apparently he was a Idol winner for like the Swedish version of the TV show, and an incredible vocalist, and his vocals just shine throughout this entire record. His bandmate is Jonah T. He is the keyboardist for the band Heat, and I believe he plays guitar and most of the instruments on this album. There are many guests, but if this dude is playing guitar throughout here, this guy is incredibly talented, because the guitar work here is so stellar. Everything here is so stellar. The whole rhythm section is killer. It's so tight. The drums, the bass, everything comes together in such a way. But the guitars, though, from the insane riffs to the absolutely phenomenal shreddage that is happening throughout this entire album, it is killer. So this album is anthemic, hook-laden, and epic, and powerful as hell. From a production standpoint, the album is clean and huge. Like, the balance is so perfect. You can hear every single instrument very clear. Everything is pronounced, yet nothing is overbearing. So the guitars are a little higher, and they should be, and the vocals just punch through. Great though. It's such a great blend of just sheer metal and the epicness of the power metal coming together, the harmonies and the beauty that can be that genre coming together with some nasty hard rock riffs. Another thing this album is gym tested and gym approved. I've taken it to the gym and used it, and it pushes your limits because it marries the musicianship with the lyricism, and combined they create this thing inside you which you need to just break through any obstacles you have. It's uplifting, it's powerful, and it is extremely well crafted. And for me, the album slays the entire way through. We Unite, Stronger Than Steel, Cry for Freedom, Call of the Underground is so good. And check out the guitar solo on Stardust. It's killer. The End of All is so heavy. Such a tremendous riff. Reminds me of a heavy version of like modern day Europe. If you're into that at all, which I am, it's in that lane. Fearless is like the best song Yngwie never wrote. If Yngwie wrote this song, it would be the best song he has ever written. It is so good. Just fierce as hell. And it finishes with this epic title track, which is not to be missed. So, like, if you're a fan of Judas Priest, if you're a fan of Iron Maiden, if you're a fan of Halloween, if you're a fan of Hammerfall, if you're a fan of Nightwish, if you're a fan of epic, heavy music with great vocals and killer guitar work, you really need to add this to your playlist because you're going to enjoy the hell out of this. And it took me by surprise because I wasn't expecting anything, and what I got was an album that I will return to time and time again. Love this album. Infectious is what I can say about it. Yeah, so there you are. Really, if you enjoy any of those aspects in music, check it out. It's that good. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.